Come on. These people on top don't know talent. I see it. I see it, Baker. Baker gonna eat. You hear me? You hear me? Baker gonna eat.
Auntie Faye breaks the huddle. Auntie Faye breaks the huddle.
Living life in Miami, so we talking that sports, and I'm loving them Browns. We don't care what you thought. Then we check and say door, and we root for them Ravens. Don't talk nice to me, talk sports with me.
Don't talk nice to me, talk sports with me. Auntie Faye breaks the huddle.
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 Hey y'all, listen, one way or another, he's gonna show you a truck, a monster truck, a Hot Wheel, okay, a semi, anything on wheels. My baby don't play. If it's on wheels, he want it. You hear me? Okay, y'all. Now we're gonna get into Baker Mayfield. I am a fan of Baker. I like his attitude towards things. Baker has the personality that I wish they would let Shador just have, to be honest with you, right? I feel like Baker talks more shit. I feel like Baker cockiness and whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it works for him. Just like I feel Shador's confidence, because you know you can't say cocky. Shador's confidence, let me not say Baker's cocky. It is cocky. For Baker, for me, it's cocky, but I love that shit. You hear me? I love that he know who he is as a player and what he brings to the table. I enjoy that, okay? So he is going through contract situations at Tampa Bay. I'm not sure why Tampa Bay have not paid him yet. I don't know if they're looking for something else, which is stupid to me because y'all don't have no other QB. This is your quarterback, okay? So before we get right into this and hear what he has to say and how he feels in the meantime, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you that post notification so you never miss the upload from Auntie. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video. Like it first, then hype it. You get 3 hypes, so we make sure you use it on me. Okay, y'all. We're gonna right to this. Baby, before we get into this, nobody told me how hard it is to go school shopping for a toddler. Baby, what? Listen, if I had it my way, he would be homeschooled. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am pro homeschooling your kids, but then, like, you know, my whole family was like, well, you really want to do this YouTube thing full time? How you gonna homeschool? And then I got him now full time and he's not in school and I'm still able to produce these videos. So I feel like, I don't know, y'all let me know. I'm over here trying to rant. We family. I'm trying to rant. Let's get back to the Baker stuff. We'll talk about this later on the live. Okay, I might go live tonight and then we'll have a deep conversation. Okay. All right. That ain't shit. You know what I want to do one day? I want to do like a Zoom live where I can see you guys and you guys can see me. I'm totally working on trying to figure out how to do that, where there's like multiple screens, right? And we can just all see each other and have a conversation. Oh my God, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Brace yourself because it's coming, okay? It is coming, honey. Okay, so we're gonna get right into this, okay? We're gonna get into Baker Mayfield press conference, okay? Because, honey, I love this for him. I love this for him, okay? Let's get right to it.
I mean, obviously, I've told you guys I've been pretty upfront and honest about my feelings about Tampa. It being home for now our family. We're raising kids here. We love it here. I wanted the deal done and set the deadline and told them it was going to be all ball after that. And I did mean that. And I don't know if they thought I was just going to take some of the offers that they gave, but I'm at the point of my career and understanding what I've brought to this franchise. One, I'm very, very thankful for the chance they gave me. Do not get me wrong on that. But I've also I really know what I've brought to this franchise, leadership-wise, and even play-wise. It's been some of the best years of my career, and I think it's only going to trend upwards, just being comfortable and feeling that. So disappointing in that regard to not have, to feel disrespected a little bit.
Okay, let's pause that. He feels disrespected a little bit, okay? Now, look. Tom Brady was there, and he came the year after Tom Brady And the second year that Tom was there, it wasn't a great year for Tom, right? It was basically time for him to just call it a quits, right? You brought Tampa a Super Bowl, great job. Since Baker has been there, he has been on point. All right. Baker has played hurt. Okay. If y'all have not watched the season 3 of the quarterbacks on Netflix, you know Baker has been playing hurt. Baker put his body on the line. Baker loved being a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Period. Okay. Baker loved his home. I love the home. It's right by the water. Tampa looks like Miami, but not as flashy as Miami. I feel like Miami is so flashy, but yeah, like he wants to be there. You know what I mean? I do like the fact that he's still showing up. There are players who don't show up, but I feel like if you're the QB, you kind of almost have to. Maybe, right? And so, careful. And so he wants to be there, and he gave them a deadline. Listen, once the training camp start, I don't want to talk about this no more. So now what's going to happen, let me tell y'all what's going to happen. If he goes out and he balls out like he did last season, okay, and he balls out and he takes them further into the playoff, they're going to have to pay him more. This is the situation that Jerry Jones of the Dallas Cowboys always has to deal with, because he waits so long, then that player goes and balls out, and now you got to pay him more. Or the player, I believe Baker is going to ball out, okay? And that $65 million he maybe wanted per year, because right now the highest paid QB right now is Mahomes with the whole contract that he has. For me, Mahomes' contract is so long. Like, I think they got him for like 10, 11 years. That's just such a long contract. Okay. I mean, damn, I don't know if I want to be at one place for 10 to 11 years. I'm just saying, but after Mahomes is Dak Prescott. Chill out. I think Dak is getting like $60 million a year. So maybe Baker and Dak Prescott ain't done shit. They haven't made it to a playoff and God knows how long. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go check on Snacks, because the Dallas Cowboys is his team. Okay. They ain't making there in a minute. Okay. But Dak got his money. Baker deserved his money. Okay.
And that's really the disappointing part, to feel undervalued after, thinking you've earned it. This is not a poor me thing. There's a lot of other people that have it way worse off, but I can sit here and look at other quarterbacks and peers and evaluate myself based on that, and put myself in certain categories that I deserve to be compensated for that. And I think I'm a franchise quarterback. I've been told I'm a franchise quarterback. It's been said publicly from ownership down here. And so to not have,
I don't like him saying that he think he's a franchise quarterback. He's been told, okay, you are a franchise QB. You are a franchise quarterback. You are that guy. Okay. F everything else. You are that guy. You should be paid. He should be more sure of that. Like when he says it, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, when he just need to say, I am that guy. I am a franchise quarterback. Let me let that go.
A deal done is very disappointing, but I said the deadline was a deadline, and I addressed the team to let them know I meant that. It's all ball. I'm with these guys. I think all the guys that have been here know exactly who I am. The guys that are new here, I wanted to address that because they might have had a notion prior to coming here about who I am as a person, but it's all team. It's all about winning here now and what we're going to do. And, hopefully Vita gets his back fixed and gets his deal done. I mean, he's the second longest tenured Buck behind CG, and Vita deserves that. He's the anchor of our defense, and so I hope they take care of him. It's disappointing to say the least, but it's all ball here, and I know I'm going to have a good year. I know this team, the things that we went through last year put us in a good spot for this year. Depth-wise, a lot of guys being thrown to the fire to be able to grow and learn fast, and it didn't go the way we wanted, but it's a new season, and it's going to help us in the long run this year. Added some new pieces, and so I'm excited about it. It's all ball from here. After today, like I'll answer a few more questions about the contract, but after today, I'm not answering anymore because I'm not negotiating anymore.
I love that. I love this energy, Baker. Baker, you and this energy, like, I mean, call it what you want, cockiness, brash. confidence, a person who know who they are and exactly what they bring to the table. This gonna be the last time I talk about this, because after that I'm not negotiating anymore. Now you guys gonna have to pay me. Yeah. I like that talk. All right, you guys. So somehow we can all actually learn from this. Okay. And I know we're not dealing with multi-million-dollar contracts. I get it. In general, in life, right? Being the fact that you are a person who knows exactly what you bring to a table, who you are, right? How you make people feel, how you lead, your confidence, people gonna call it cocky, brash, whatever. Your confidence means a lot. Okay? It means a lot. Okay? And I think that we can all take someone like Baker and his mentality and use it in our regular lives. I love this so much. After today, don't ask me any more about the contract, because I ain't negotiating. Period, Baker. I'm not negotiating. I know exactly who I am and what I bring to this table. I'm not negotiating shit. I wish he would have said that. I'm not negotiating shit. No. But I'm just saying, like, I love this energy. I love this energy.
You're never out of shoulder chips, but in some way, Baker Mayfield's always battling himself to do it again. You get to the end of the year, you have a great year without effect. They can always franchise tag you. There's other options that they have.
Yeah.
What does it do for your relationship?
It's disappointing. It's, I'm not the first one to go through it like this. This is kind of historically how they've done negotiations, which is disappointing when you think you're a cornerstone of the franchise, to be treated like that. But disappointing. I know I'm no dummy. I know the contract and salary cap, what's going on. Franchise tag isn't exactly in play for them. There'd be a lot of dead money. So it is what it is. And like I said, unfortunate, but I'm excited. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in a really good place. And I'm feeling really confident with the staff that Todd's put together, that we're going to have a really, really good team.
You've talked about the fact that you've seen how the team operates. You've seen Antoine Winfield Jr. go out and ball out, become the highest paid defensive back in the league. You've seen Mike Evans have to go through a contract year twice. You've seen Chris have to do it and receive very fair market values. Do you have some hope or maybe faith that after the season that their number will go up and that you'll be a Buccaneer?
I mean, obviously, yes. But
their number is going to have to go up because he's about to ball out. No one cannot tell me Baker is not about to ball out. Okay? Baker runs off of proving people wrong. Like, that shit motivates Baker so much. Okay? Baker don't like being told he too short, don't like being told anything. Baker will play hurt, limping, shit broken, all that. I've seen it. I'd be like, I know his arm is like, yeah. Baker will play. You're going to have to pay him more. And then what's going to happen is if another quarterback on another team gets paid more than Baker, and let's say that they don't go to a playoff, or they don't go anywhere, you're going to have to pay Baker even on top of that. And like, for example, Lamar Jackson right now is like waiting on a contract, right? For me, we got to see what we got to see what happened this season, right? Now, if Lamar makes it to a Super Bowl and they don't win, that contract about to be stupid because at least he made it to a Super Bowl. We need Lamar to make it to a Super Bowl. I need Lamar to make it to a Super Bowl and actually win. I'm not even going to take the don't win part. But I'm just saying, if Baker gets paid before Lamar, when they pay Lamar, it got to be bigger than Baker. That's just how it falls when it comes down to these. That's how it works when it comes down to these whole NFL contracts, which is insane.
I've been on the other side of the nasty business that is the NFL. And so, I have hope, but expecting and hoping is two different things. And so, I hope so. But all I can control is how I play this year and how the team does this year. And for me, that's wins. Good things happen when the team wins, and the rest should take care of itself. But I've sat here and watched these guys go through it, even Tristan. And so talk about the best tackle in the league, only person in NFL history that's been an all-pro at right and left, had to have a hold in training camp to get it done. So disappointing. You hope they take care of their guys. And but like I said, it's going to be a good year.
Is it your deadline because you think it would be a distraction to engage in something after training camp?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I told you guys, it's all ball, and I don't want to talk about it. And if you've waited this long to take care of your franchise quarterback, that's too bad because it's only going to get worse from here. Yeah, I'm going to have a really good year.
Stop that shit, Baker. It's going to get worse from here. I'm going to have a really good year. Come on. These people on top don't know talent. I see it, Baker. Baker going to eat. You hear me? You hear me? Baker going to eat. Baker going to eat. Baker going to play. That's one thing. And not only that, Baker puts on the show. I don't care if you are a Cleveland Brown fan, you remember Baker was putting on the show. If you were a Panthers fan and Baker got on that field, if they were down, do y'all remember the game with the was he on the Browns? It was the Browns against the Ravens, and the score was going back to back, and Baker was getting it. I really thought my Ravens was gonna lose, and Lamar had a damn Charlie horse. Everyone thought Lamar had to go boo-boo. It was so funny. You see Lamar running in the back with a Charlie horse. Then they put the other QB in, who was like QB3. I don't know what his name, when he got hurt the first play, and then the Browns went and scored. Lamar came back and just did Lamar shit, and we end up winning the game. But the following day, what everybody could talk about was two things: Lamar come back, and Baker Mayfield is a pure dog. Baker is a dog. I don't care what you say, how you feel. Baker is a dog, and I love his energy. Y'all, I really want him to get paid because I think Baker is someone I love to watch. I like to watch him. Okay, and I love how he cuss on the field, how he talk his shit. Oh, I don't know who you are. Like, Baker is a dog. Pay him, or else y'all gonna have to pay him more because he gonna make y'all pay. Now, I feel like what the organization is doing is they want to see if Baker will last, because remember he had that shoulder problem forever, right? So I think he had surgery, I'm not sure, but they don't know what's going to happen with his shoulder. I really do feel like that just really be it. You know, like the worst feeling is to pay someone and then they get hurt. But that's the NFL. Now, if Baker stays healthy and they actually make it to a playoffs and go a little bit further, you know, rather they make it to a playoff or go a little bit further and make it past the playoff, then he gonna make y'all pay. Y'all gonna have to pay him even more. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, honey. Okay, let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you feel like they should just go ahead and do you guys think they should go ahead and just pay Baker because he is a dog? Okay, don't forget, niece and nephew, don't talk nice to me. Talk sports to me.
Auntie
Auntie
Faye, brace the huddle. Auntie Faye, brace the huddle.